Hello soulmates, I welcome you back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm showing you guys how to make this stylish basque dress with front zipper and gathers. So if you're new here, you're highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. And to my 10 subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your effort. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern, and I left 2 inches by the side for my zipper allowance, okay? So I'll go ahead and mark out my shoulder to bust point. Here's my shoulder to bust point, which is 11 inches. My shoulder to under bust, which is 14 inches. My shoulder to waist of my front, which is 18 inches. Okay. Then from the waistline, I came down by 5 inches for the back's effect at the front part. Here's my bust point, my under bust, my waist, and then the back's line. So I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that 8 inches point, I'll come down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. Then from the 1 inches, I'll come down by 8 inches for my armhole. After that, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole this way. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from my shoulder to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll chalk it down here also. Then I'll connect a straight line. This line will be my chest line, okay? Here's my chest line. So now I'll go ahead and mark out my basic neck width of 3 inches. Then I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope this way. So next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 3. Okay, I'll divide my armhole into 3. Whatever I have, I'll times it by 2. Okay, armhole divided by 3, then times 2. From that point, I'll come in by 1.25. Then from that same point, I'll go out by 1 inches. From this point, I came in by 1.25, and from the same point, I went out by 1 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to the upper part. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2. I have 4. Then after that, I'll connect it on a straight line. So next, on both sides of my under bust, I'll come out on both sides by 1 inches. If you're very busty, go ahead and use 1.5 inches. Then I'll connect it down this way. The next thing is to use my curve ruler to connect from my under bust to my bust point. And this is what I have, okay? So next, I'll go ahead and connect from my bust point to this point, okay? You can use your ruler or use your free hand, just the way you see me doing it. And from the same bust point, I'll connect it to this other point, okay? Just the way you see me doing. Making sure the gap I have in between my chest line, which is here, is no more than 0.5, okay? Make sure the gap you have there is no more than 0.5. So next thing is to impute my body measurement. My bust divided by 4. I will chalk it down. Measure out what I have here, which is 0.5. I will replace it back. Chalk down the same measurement on my bust line. Under bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus my 2 inches that. Okay, these 2 inches, I'll replace it back. Waist divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. Plus my 2 inches that, I'll replace it back. Then after that, I'll go ahead and connect them this way. And this is what I have. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from this point to my bust point, okay? Please make sure you measure it out carefully. So what I have here is 5.75. So I'll go ahead and measure it out on the second line. Okay, I want the both line to be equal while sewing. So from that point, I'll connect it down to my armhole. to my bust circumference, and this is what I have. Okay, so the two lines are now equal. So next, I'm making use of a side dart. For the side dart, the difference between your shoulder to waist of your front and that of your back. So mine is 1 inches. So from the bust point, I came out by 0.5, and I'll go ahead and connect it this way. So this part is going out, and this is what I have. Okay, so the next thing is to cut out this part, and after that I'll go ahead and close up my dart. This dart you are seeing here, I'll close it up. Then I'll connect from my waistline down to the back line, exactly what we have on the thumbnail, the shape of what we have on the thumbnail. Connect it this way, and this is what I have. Please make sure you close up your dart before connecting it down to your back line. Okay, so this is what we have over here. So let's go back to the neckline. For the neckline, I'll come down by 3 inches for my neck depth, and I'll go ahead and connect it this way to my neck width. Okay, so from this point, I'll go up by 1.5 or 1.25. Okay, just measure out 1.25 or 1.5 inches. Then from that point, take it down to your under bust. Okay, I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler to connect it down to the under bust. So this is what we have. Okay, and then connect it down to the under bust. So this under bust line, I will extend it to my zipper allowance. So from the under bust down, I'll be fixing a zipper. Then the upper part will be open, just like what we have on the thumbnail. So this is all for the front part. The next thing is to cut it out, guys. So let's do that. Just the way you see me doing it. Cut out your dart. So open up your side dart and close it up. Okay, and this is what we have. So please make sure you add your sewing allowance in between. Here's our zip allowance. You go ahead and fix your zip, and this is what you'll be having. Okay, please make sure you add your sewing allowance in between. There is this part, and also by the side. So let's go back to the back pattern. So here's my back pattern. I have my shoulder to bust and then my shoulder to waist. Okay, the back part will stop at the waistline. So next, I'll go ahead and measure out half of my shoulder measurement, which is 8 inches. From that point, I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. And from the 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. Next, I'll connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and measure out what I have here. Then I'll mark it out here also. Then after that, I'll connect a straight line. This line here is my chest line. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and measure out half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4 inches. Then I'll connect it this way on a straight line. On both sides of my waistline, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. Okay. Then I'll connect it to my bust point. Connect the both sides to my bust point. And this is what I have. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and chalk down my basic neck width of 3 inches, and I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope this way. Next, from the shoulder, I'll come down by 1 inches. That is for my back neck depth. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way, and this is what I have. Okay, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 2, get the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to the upper part. Next, I'll go ahead and connect from my bust point to my armhole. And this is what I have. Okay, so next thing is to input my body measurement. My bust divided by 4, I'll chalk it down. My waist divided by 4, I'll chalk it down, plus my 1 inches for my dart, I will place it back. After that, I'll connect it this way. So the next thing is to connect my armhole. Okay, and this is what I have. So guys, this is all for the back part. The next thing is to cut it out. Let's do that, guys. And then cut out this part, and this is what we have for the back. Please make sure you add your sewing allowance in between and by the side, okay? So let's go back to the collar part. I'll go ahead and measure out what I have both on my front and my back neckline. Okay, measure out this part also. And what I have in total is 7 inches, okay, for both the front and the back. I have 7 inches, okay. So I'll go ahead and fold my pattern into two this way. I'll go ahead and fold my pattern into two this way. And after that, I'll mark out my 7 inches. I'll mark out my 7 inches. Then I'll connect it on a straight line. Next, from the midpoint, the next thing is to get the midpoint of 7 inches, which is 3.5. Okay, and from this close part, I'll go up by 0.5. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way to that 3 point, that is to the midpoint, okay? Connect it to the midpoint, and this is what we have. So from this close part, I'll come up by 2 inches. And from this part, I'll go up by 3 inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it this way. So next, from this point, I'll come out by 0.5. This is for the pointy part. Then I'll connect it back to my line. And this is what we have, okay? So this part that is pointy is the front side, and this part that is close is the back part of it, okay? You'll be sewing this midpoint. There is this close part to your back fabric. There is this midpoint connected to the midpoint of your back fabric, and then sew each round. Let me show you guys. This is our front fabric. I'll go ahead and place it this way. This pointy part will be at the front. Then you sew it round. Okay, connect it to the back part and then sew the other side to the front. I believe you guys understand what I mean, okay? So let's go back to the gathers part. Let's take for an instance your full length is 38. That is from your shoulder to the length that you want is 38, okay? So minus your half inches from 38. My shoulder to waist is 18, so 38 minus 18, I have 20 inches. So 20 inches is the height of my gathers, okay? 20 inches is the height of my gathers. Then for the length, I'll go ahead and measure out what I have on my waist circumference. After sewing the upper part of your dress, the upper part, measure out what you have on the waist circumference and times it by 4, okay? Times it by 4, and that is it. So thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. So bye.